Hello everyone, my name is Agbaje Onome from Nebo TV. I hope we are all staying safe. It's a great pleasure to have you once again on Nebo TV. If you're listening to me and you've not yet subscribed to this wonderful channel, please click on the subscription button and the notification bell to get updates from Nebo TV. And so today's headline. President Muhammadu Buhari urges APC to avoid Rivers, Zamfara and Bayelsa State experience. Alright, very quickly we'll go into the news in details. The crisis rocking the All Progressive Congress APC has made President Muhammadu Buhari to urge the leadership of the All Progressive Congress APC to avoid problems that affected the party's victory in Rivers, Zamfara and Bayelsa states in the 2019 elections. The president said this when he received the Edo State governorship candidate Pastor Sage Izeyamu alongside Governor Mai Mala Buni of Yobe, who is the caretaker committee chairman of the APC. Buhari called on the party leaders and campaign team to do all that is necessary by following legal and constitutional means to win the election. The chairman of the party's caretaker committee, who presented the candidate, told the president that Pastor Izeyamu is a seasoned grassroots politician who is loved by his people. Buni further said that President Buhari's blessing on the candidate further proved the party's confidence. The party's campaign chairman for Edo election, Governor Ganduji, who also accompanied the candidate, said that in line with its principles, APC would lead a clean campaign devoid of violence. Ganduji noted that the campaign had started on a good and happy note, with APC already taking over the state legislature with a majority of 17 out of 24. Izeyamu, in his response, assured the president of his commitment to ensure good governance in the state if elected in the September election. With the resolution of the crisis in the party in Edo, Buhari said that he was positive that the party would regain its pride of place in winning elections and serving the people. Recently, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has deregistered 22 political parties from the forthcoming Edo and Ondo governorship election. Presently, the Supreme Court is yet to make its decision as to if the electoral body has the powers to deregister the parties. For this, the Independent Electoral Commission may have to shift the elections in the two states if the Apex Court rules that the electoral body has no power to deregister the parties. Also, there is every tendency that if INEC loses the Supreme Court to the 22 parties, the tenure of Governor Godwin Obaseki of Edo State would have elapsed by the time the election may now take place, thereby resulting to Obaseki's inability to contest as an incumbent. On the other hand, should any constitutional crisis arise, the Constitution stipulates that power be handed over to the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, which for now is being claimed by two persons. Presently, INEC is thrown into a dilemma as any unfavorable judgment would affect preparation for the governorship elections. Notwithstanding, the 22 deregistered parties has however written to the chairman of INEC, Professor Mahood Yakubu, asking to be included in the ballot paper for the Edo and Ondo elections. The Apex Court is expected to give its verdict on the conflicting judgment of the Court of Appeal in the deregistration of the 22 parties. There has been challenges since February 6, 2020, when INEC first deregistered 74 political parties as they could not meet the requirement for existence based on the Constitution. But the court countered their actions by saying it was a breach of Section 225A of the Nigerian Constitution. But on July 29th, the Abuja division of the Appeal Court affirmed the powers of the INEC to deregister political parties. A well-placed source said the fate of the two elections of Edo and Ondo State is now tied to the decision of the Supreme Court. The candidate of the Accord Party in September 19 governorship election in Edo State, Gode Idahosa, has defected to the People's Democratic Party (PDP). Mr. Idahosa announced his defection on Friday 21st of August 2020 at the Ogbonna Ward 8 and 9 campaign ground in Uhele, Esan West local government area of the state. In his statement, he described Governor Godwin Obaseki as a great man, saying that his developmental stride prompted his defection to PDP. The chairman PDP campaign council, Dan Obi, who received Mr. Idahosa to the party, launched his bold step, describing Mr. Godwin Obaseki and his deputy Philip Shaibu as a perfect match. The governor Godwin Obaseki, in a remark, said he had directed the Commissioner of Infrastructure John Inegbedion to commence the process of building the road to Uheli community.